know it wasn't 20 minutes. Probably, what, 5? 10?
I don't know, 10.
You said you were ready, so she said she's ready. I didn't feel like quitting, so there we go. All right. Now, through the magic of editing. Aw, this son of a bitch. Are you serious right now? It ended that because the phone turned off. Figure out how to edit it together later then. Okay, well, apparently you get part 2 also because I'll post it as 2 videos. Because apparently my phone decided to end that video, even though I hit pause. Thank you, you giant piece of crap. Okay. I like making noise. I don't know.
Don't ever do that again.
Alright, I can do that. Chris M. will draw a 4. MDG draws a 12. I will draw a 7. Don Boomershine draws an R. Oh wait, 8. Marty draws another R. Oh, 11. Sasquatch, 6. Adam draws a horse. 3. Dave Akers draws a 1. James K draws a 9. 981 draws a 2. Stephen Gary draws another horse. 10. And drum roll please. Arlon Gary draws an R. 5. Okay.
A horse.
What? It's got a horse on it. It's not my fault. Number 1 goes to Dave. Hey, it's got a horse on it. I didn't put the horse on it. 981 draws the number 2. So he goes back here and has to race number 3, which is Adam. Number 4 belongs to Chris M. Chris M. will race number 5, Arlon Gary. Okay, number 6, Sasquatch. So, Mr. Sassy gets to wait on Chris and Arlon. Okay, so 7, that is me. 8 is Don. Don will be racing James K. Who, there we go. Haha.
See, I told you he did it on purpose.
James. All right. 10, Stephen Gary has to weigh on the winner of Marty and MDG. Okay, so there is that for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. Try to actually get this one maybe somewhere in the camera. Oh my god, that is so dark you can't even see it. Alright, hold on. Let me knock things down. Oh, it won't let me turn the flash on? What a piece of junk. Well, yep, that's terrible. Sorry.
Maybe you should get Facebook.
Maybe. Maybe I should get a better phone. Alright.
We tried that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Next up. Oh, actually, not next, because it's the first race. Will be 981 of Robbie Comfort and Adam of the Ohio FTE Speedway without FTEs. Alright. Adam in a Ferrari 308 in lane 2. Robbie in a Monte Carlo in lane 1. And go. Ooh, Robbie, the early lead with a 2:08.2. All right. Adam moving into lane 1. Robbie moving into lane 2. And go. Ooh, Adam comes back to tie it up with a 2:09.5. Lane 2 seems to just be a tick slower, and I don't know why. Adam, back to lane 2. 981, lane 1.
He actually walked the 4 feet to get
4.5 feet over there for a quarter. Heads, they will stay the same. Tails, they will change positions. Heads, they will stay the same. All right. Robbie in 1, Adam in 2, and go. 2:08.3. Robbie is moving on. All right. Fat shouldn't be bending down. What? Adam. Robbie. All right. That out of the way. Chris M. in a Nissan. And Arlon in a Honda City Turbo. Do I even want to know what James said now?
No, it's Mathis.
Oh!
Lane 2 seems slow.
Yeah, I think I said that.
Exactly.
I don't remember though. Maybe not.
You said it's a tick slower.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay, Arlon in the Honda City Turbo. Cute little blue car. And Chris in a Nissan of sorts in lane 1. I think it's a Skyline. I don't know. Anyway, go. Ooh, the Honda City Turbo. The Nissan runs a 2298 in the losing lane. Yeah, sorry, I've only got one timer, and apparently 3D doesn't sell them anymore, so I will only ever have one timer. Nissan Skyline of Chris in lane 2, the Honda City of Arlon in lane 1, and go. Honda City 2179, Arlon moves on. All right. Nissan up there. Next up we have Don Kaboomershine in his 89 Thunderbird.
I like the color.
You would. James K. in his time machine. Let's hope this one does not hit 88 miles per hour, because he'll be going back to 1985 if it does. James, we'll start in lane 2. The Boomer Shine. Lane 1. By the way, Don in a Thunderbird. James in a DeLorean. Doesn't get much more 1980s than the DeLorean. All right. Go. Ooh, DeLorean with the early lead. Don in the T-Bird comes back. Runs a 2:08.7. This thing hits 88 miles per hour. We'll never see it.
Cute, dear.
Okay, Don moves over to lane 2. James moves over to lane 1. And go. That felt weird. James runs a 2:08.7, but when I hit the button, it felt like the cars clicked or something. I just want to make sure that was a clean race. Gotta start that over. Don in 2, James in 1. This thing. Anyway, go. James, 2:1.05. James ties it up. Okay. Don comes back to lane 1. James over to lane 2. Going to the quarter. Heads, they stay the same. Tails, they change. Nice bounce. Good spin. Tails, they change. James comes over to 1. Don goes over to 2. And go. James out front. Don coming back, but James wins. 2:1.14. That looked like a pretty damn good race. At least from down there. Looks like.
I'm not actually paying attention to the race.
That's fine. As long as you're actually getting it, I don't care. Okay, so James won.
Nice track, Nick. Working on a new track now myself.
Who's
Julius Harris.
Oh, hi Julius. Thank you. Okay, next up we have Marty in 308. I kind of recognize that car. I think I've seen it once before. And MDG in Audi. Okay. Marty's Ferrari will be in lane 2. MDG in the Audi in lane 1. And everybody's square. Good. And go. MDG. No! Marty. MDG ran a 21:13 in lane 1. But Marty pulls out the W. Ish. With an asterisk, because we still gotta run another one. MDG moves over to 2. Marty comes into 1. And go. Marty, 2:09.5. Moving on. All right. Okay, Hardy goes up here next to Steven. Mathis gets the flip of shame. Next up, we have Dave Akers in his Dodge truck. I think it's kind of cool looking, too. Versus Robbie, is Monte Carlo.
Nice color.
Yeah, you would.
So.
All right. Dave, 2. Okay, and go. Ooh, Robbie. Dave runs a 21:32. Or, if you ever watch any drag racing with Brian Lones calling the race, it would be a 2.13 with a 2. That's how he always says it. It's weird. Robbie moves over to 1. Dave moves over to 2. And go. Robbie runs a 2.10 with a 9. Damn. It's supposed to be the 80s. I should have did some cocaine before we came out here. No? 981, moving along. Alright, next up we have Arlon. In the weirdest matchup in the history of matchups, it's a good thing this is Hot Wheels, Arlon in a Honda City Turbo versus Sasquatch in a Lamborghini. Gee, I wonder who should win this one. A Honda City Turbo versus a Lamborghini. Sasquatch, lane 1. Arlon in lane 2. And go. Sasquatch with a 215 with a 2. All right. Bigfoot racing into lane 2. Arlon into lane 1. And go. Oh, close race. Ooh, the little Honda pulls it out with a 216 flat. Oh, God, that is something you will never, ever see in the history of ever. A Honda City Turbo just beat a Lamborghini in a drag race. All right. Heads, they stay the same. Tails, they will change. Heads, they stay the same. All right. Sasquatch in 1. Arlon in 2. Go. Sasquatch runs a 213 with a 4 and moves on. Put his big foot into it. Drove out of that Honda's life.
Yes, lane 2 is slow.
What do you want me to do about it?
But we should put a big sign up that says lane 2 is slow.
Got any suggestions? Because there's not much I can do about it. Everything is level. I've used a level to check it. Plastic lanes, they're the same. All the little dots line up everywhere at the same spot. Not really anything I can do about it. It is what it is. Next up will be myself in a Camaro.
I'm going to smack you, Mathis, through this thing.
And James K. and his DeLorean. Why? What did he do now?
He says, hey, is lane 2 slow?
Do these look familiar? Ask me if lane 2 is slow again. Alright, sorry for the interruption, Dave, and anybody else watching on YouTube. We're having fun over here on Facebook, where you should be. Anyway, I am in lane 1. James K is in lane 2. We are racing now. James just drove away from me. That Camaro is a piece of crap.
Oh, Mathis says they lost. He doesn't care.
I figured as much. All right, James K in the DeLorean. We're in lane 1. My hunk of Camaro will be in lane 2. And go. And James runs a 2.08 with the 7. So move on. Sorry, didn't mean to hit your foot. James.
The funny thing is, though, Mathis, I do have a longer arm. One of my arms is actually longer than the other, so I know it won't reach you to smack you, but still.
Excuse me. Okay, Stephen Gary in an Audi. Marty in a Ferrari. Stephen's only chance is this thing might be all-wheel drive. Stephen. Lane 2. Marty. In a very ugly Ferrari. Lane 1. And go. Oh yeah, Marty's gone. Bye, Stephen. Marty runs a 2.067.
Oh, jeez.
He said, good night. I'm out of here. Marty goes over to lane 2, which, yes, is slower. Steven comes over to lane 1, which, yes, is faster. See how that works? All right. Go. Ooh, Marty just squeaks it out. Steven ran a 2.140, but Marty went faster than 2.14 with a 0. Okay, Marty comes up here. Next up, we will have 981. There's Monte Carlo and Sasquatch. His Lamborghini. Okay, at least that's a little bit better. Might actually in real life see a Monte Carlo be the Lamborghini. Maybe. Okay, Robbie in 1, Sasquatch in 2. Hi, go. Monte Carlo. 2.08 with a 1. I didn't forget you guys were up here. That's why I said hi. All right. 981, the early lead. Sasquatch in lane 1. 981 in lane 2. And go. Oh, closer, but Robbie won in the slower lane. Sasquatch ran a 2.16 with a 1. 981. Moving on. Hey, MASH ended in the 80s. We can talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know how many MASH fans there are, though.
Yeah, but in, out, in, out, in, out. No? Oh, next up will be James in my shirt. Yeah,
that just doesn't
really
sound
weird.
wrong or anything.
That came out totally weird. James in the car on my shirt.
Okay.
All right, and Marty in the car that I gave him. Okay, James, time machine, lane 1. Marty, not in the time machine, lane 2. I mean, again, see how that works? Go! Ooh, Lorian fast with a 2:08 for the 5. James takes the early lead. Not cover that up completely. There. All right. Marty, not in the time machine, moves over to 1. James, in the time machine, moves over to 2. And go. Marty, with a 2:08 with a 3, ties it up. Oh, I told James last night that if I won, I'd wear the fanny pack. Guess what? I don't have to wear the fanny pack. Woo! Well, I got to be happy about something. Obviously, I didn't win. All right. Time machine moves over to 1. Not time machine goes back to 2.
Oh.
Heads, they will stay the same. Tails, they will not stay the same. Doink, doink, doink. I cannot see that from here.
Tails.
It appears to be tails. So, they are not staying the same. James moves over to 2. Marty comes over to 1. And we are off. Marty with the win with a 2:08 with a 3. Marty. Man, I guess I should have put FTEs on that Ferrari and kept it for myself. I probably would have still found a way to screw it up. Hey, James with the flip of shame. On to the finals of bracket number 2. We have 981 in the Monte Carlo. Marty France in the Ferrari. 981 in lane 1. Ferrari of Marty, lane 2. And go. Close race. 981 pulls it out with a 2:09 with a 1. All right. Get them set up in the box. Marty in 1, Robbie in 2. They do our burnouts. Warm up tires. Make sure traction's good. Everybody straight. And go. Ooh, Marty ties it up with a 2:07 with a 9. Ooh. All right, Robbie comes back to 1. Marty is over to 2. Let's find out what I do with my quarter. Still on the floor. Heads, they stay the same. Tails, they will change. Spin, spin, spin.
Tail.
Tails, they will change. Robbie in 2. Marty in 1. And go. Marty with the early lead. Takes the win with a 2:07 with a 5. Marty is the winner of bracket number 2. There you go. About as useful to show you from here because your lighting sucks and I apologize. All right. Now we get to race Marty in the 308 versus Robbie in the Corvette. Find out who is going to be your 80s champion. Corvette of 981, winner of the first race in lane 1. Ferrari of Marty France, winner of the second race in lane 2. And away we go. Corvette 207 with a 1. It's your early leader. All right. Marty will come over to lane 1. Robbie will go over to lane 2. And go, go, go. Marty, ooh. Robbie comes back though, even though Marty ran a 209 with a 3. All right. So now, Robbie is up 2-0. We're going to put Robbie back in 1. We're going to put Marty in 2. We are going to figure out where our quarter is. We're going to flip and see if they stay the same with the heads or if they change with the tails. That looks like a tails. They're going to change with the tails. All right. See if Marty can come back and score a win, or if Robbie's going to be your overall winner. Ooh, Marty ties it up at 208 with a 0. All right, we're going to flip lanes. Oh. Not flip 4 lanes, just change them up. Okay, Marty moves over to 2. Robbie comes over to 1. And go. Ooh, Marty with the early lead. Robbie comes back and passes him with a 2.112. Yeah, that's official. Robbie is your overall winner of our 80s race. Here, bracket number 1. Here is bracket number 2, with Robbie being circled as your overall winner. Congratulations, Robbie. I am not carrying that iPad around on a live video, so if you guys want to do shout-outs and stuff, I'll get my phone and I can carry that around, but I'm not carrying that thing around and trying to comment and whatever else. So we're going to end that there, and I'll come back in like 10 minutes.